So, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi. So, for past 3 days, we have covered sociology, the discipline, the first chapter. So, first day we covered almost like evidence of sociology. Okay. Then we have covered something called the scope of sociology, and also we covered sociology and common sense. 3 topics we have covered till now. For all the 3 topics, I have given you something like a flow chart or the answer format that you can keep writing the answers, and something like an easy, quick way to go through this. And today we are going to discuss the last topic of the first chapter, that is sociology and other social sciences. We are comparing sociology with other social sciences, that we'll see. Okay. So for this thing, we are comparing sociology with 5 different disciplines. Okay. We are comparing sociology with political science. We are comparing with anthropology. We are comparing with psychology, economics, and history. Okay. 5 disciplines we are comparing. Each discipline, I have added 2 thinkers. Okay. And a minimum 5 thinkers I have added per answer. Okay. So you can keep a note of this. If you're writing lecture note, you can add. Otherwise, no need. I'm just explaining this PDF. This note will be given in your Telegram channel, so you can download it from there and keep it. Today, for the answers, there is no structure as such. There is no flowchart today because everything is very crisp. Only you have to remember the thinker's name and some differences. That's only. There is no flow of answer. So that I can give you a structure. There is no structure today. So whatever I'm telling, please keep a watch on that. And we'll discuss under each topic, we'll discuss around 5 to 6 thinkers and how their theory, it is related with sociology, we'll discuss. Okay. And you will get n number of doubts asking about what is this theory about, that theory about. Today, I'm not going to explain any theories. Okay. I'm just giving you a statement to write the answer. All these theories in detail, we will cover in the coming syllabus. Okay, we have 6 thinkers to study, and also in chapter 7 and chapter 8, 10, and all different thinkers are coming. Okay, so all these thinkers theories are included in the syllabus. So I'll cover progressively in this discussion and not today. So at the end, I'll give you 2-3 minutes to ask the doubt. When you that time, don't come and ask about theories. Theories I'm not going to explain today. In what word we are just writing it. Because by the time you finish the syllabus, you can write yourself. This also I have told you yesterday. But I'm giving you an answer that something have to be ready-made for that. Okay. Now let's get started. First is sociology and political science. Okay, with regards to sociology and political science, first we'll see sociology evolved because of general and immediate reasons. Yesterday also I have discussed this one. First chapter, sociology, the discipline, any question coming in, you have to first write emergence of sociology. You can write the statement saying that sociology emerged in response to challenges posed before modernity in medieval Europe. Please write the statement. You should be knowing all the syllabus by the first time. And if you're seeing any question from the first chapter, please write this as a first statement. Nothing to see more. Okay. So even in sociology and comparison with other sciences also, please write this statement and then write about which discipline we are talking about, and then write what is the relationship between the two. Okay. So sociology evolved because of general and immediate reasons. Immediate reason is the French Revolution. Okay. Political science provides laws which affect welfare of masses, whereas sociology provides data and basis of these laws and policies. What is this? Okay. This says that political science will take care of welfare of masses. What is the politics doing in the country? In the country, the political hierarchy or the people at the top, people who are if democracy elected by us, okay, who are ruling us, they make certain laws for the welfare of masses, correct? And here we are saying that the basis of these laws, that means how the laws have to be made, what are points have to be included, where we have to do what. All this information, what is giving, sociology is giving details so that political science can make laws. That is the first statement you have to add. Okay. Then you have to talk about social considerations like caste, kinship, demography play an important role in political decisions and especially in elections. Okay, that we know, especially in India, we have vote bank politics with respect to caste, kinship, demography, etc. So all these things also play an important role. Actually, caste, kinship, demography, all these things are sociological concept, and we are saying that this is playing an important role in politics. Okay, this is how we are relating. First paragraph goes like this. First, we are talking about emergence of sociology. Then we are talking saying that sociology evolved because of general and immediate reasons. Immediate reason is of French Revolution. French Revolution, obviously, it is a political reason, political cause. So the route we are showing, sociology emerged itself with the influence of a political philosophy. Okay, then we are saying that political science, what they are doing, what politics is doing, politics is making some laws for the welfare of the people, and sociology is giving certain data, information, and some rules so that these laws are made to take care of the people. That is the relationship. And finally, what are we saying? We are saying that sociological perspectives like caste, kinship, demography is playing an important role in political decision making, and especially in elections in India. This is what introduction you have to give. I hope you understood. Okay. Now, coming to the next part. Reference thinkers. Okay, this is what I was talking about, the thinkers. You can write this thinker's name in your lecture notes, because then it will be more added to your memory. Okay, you have to, I am telling you, you have to repeat this n number of times to remember, because this 5 disciplines we are discussing, 5 disciplines have minimum 5 thinkers, so total 25 thinkers. But a lot of people are repetition is there, so it will be easy for you, but then also little more revision is required, but it will be fruitful. You will get a very nice picture perfect answer to write the thing. Okay, let's get into first thinker, Karl Marx. So Karl Marx use of sociology to bring about political change in bringing about communism. We know that Karl Marx expected future, or what he dreamt of is a future which is called communism, where everybody is equal, there is no inequality, and then there is stateless society. It is what communism means as per Karl Marx. So here we are saying that Karl Marx used sociology to come something to a political change. So relating sociology and political change. In this answer, you have to link only this. Okay, please don't write 1-2 paragraph about Karl Marx theory. Don't do that. Just write Karl Marx and one sentence about how sociology and political science was interrelated by Karl Marx. That's it. Okay. Then second thinker, Weber. Weber talks about bureaucracy and concept of power. Both bureaucracy and concept of power. These two theories also will cover in the chapter power. So don't worry about that. Just write it and go off. Both this bureaucracy and concept of power shows that how sociology and political science is interrelated. Third one is Pareto, Moxa, Robert Michel, C.W. Mills. Okay, this 4 thinkers have come up with something called elite theories or democracy, or elite theories. Okay, elite, anything is fine. Okay, what are elite theories, or what is the word elite means? Elite means somebody who is having power. Okay, if political class can be elite theories, elites, and some celebrities can be elites, some influence on people, then religious leaders, all these people are elites. Okay, and we are saying that all these celebrities, religious leaders, all these things are what? Sociological perspective, and this is related to political science, elite theories, and how it is interrelated to democracy is obviously a political concept. So all these 4 thinkers also try to quote something relating society and political science. Okay, Karl Marx, I'll tell once more. Somebody was asking me. Karl Marx.
It should be communism, right? It's written communalism.
It should be communism. Sorry, it is mistake. Communism. Okay, it's a typo error. Okay, it is communism. Okay, so according to Karl Marx, what did he say? That use of sociology to bring about political change. What he dreamt of a classless society, communism, where there is no inequality, everybody is equal, everybody have equal resources to share in, and there is no power, there is no ruling class, nobody is sharing power to define people, all these things. So what Karl Marx have done is that he have used a social concept where equality, all these things are social concepts. To equality and all the social concepts is used to bring a political change. So here we are showing sociology and political science is related. Okay, then Weber, Pareto, then fourth one we'll talk about Parson. Parson also we have a detailed thinker who we have to cover in chapter 6, so don't worry about that. He comes up with a model called AGIL model. AGIL model means A go for adaptation, G for goal, I for integration, and L for latency. Don't worry, don't write it now. No need to hurry. We'll study everything in detail in the coming chapters. I'm just telling you. In Parsons' model, G for goal. And this goal is political system or the political goal Parson is giving. Here also, what are we seeing? We are seeing that society and political science or sociology and political science is related. Okay. Then we have Wallerstein. Wallerstein is a thinker who gave dependency country theory. Okay. Dependency country theory, actually, we don't have in the syllabus to study. I have just taken to explain this concept. So I'll tell you what it is. Dependency country theory means some countries will be there. Okay. Some example, like some countries like US, who is a core country. Core country means center of everything. And this what this core country will do is that they will keep so many countries align with them by giving them some help and all. They'll make a circle like this. Okay. And what they will do, this core country will make these countries their dependent by giving them arms, ammunitions, money, people, whatever it is, resources, technology. US will help other countries. For example, US is helping Pakistan. US is helping all, giving all the financial help, arms, ammunitions, technology, all these things. And what it is doing, it is making Pakistan dependent on US. Okay, this is an example of dependency countries theory. So we are showing that convergence of international politics and global level sociology. So when all these countries tie up is happening, society is also merging. Some society is also included. When technology is coming, it is giving more employment to people. Society is involved. So we are saying that there also society and political science is included, or sociology and political science is included, or together they are good. That is the fourth one. Fifth one. Then we calls about Coleman. Coleman says that politics of developing areas. Coleman's theory says that developing countries have more politics. Okay. What we mean to say that developed countries, things will be stabilized. Okay. A reason for a revolt or reason for a big change in the political aristocracy will be very, very less. But developing countries is not a situation. They are trying to stabilize in some or other way. So according to Coleman's, in developing countries will have more politics. So we are saying that developing countries, people will be, we just discussed in the previous thing. Vote bank politics is there. People are campaigned by religion, ethnicity, caste, region, language. All these people are campaigned for elections, right? So developing countries, all these things are very common, and developed countries in a limited perspective we'll see there. So that is about the Coleman's thing. There also we are seeing people and polity, how it is related. We are talking people, please relate to sociology, and polity, political science.
Ma'am, what about developed countries?
Doubt you can ask at the end, but I'll tell you this one. Developed countries, normally this all things will be stabilized. Maybe they will have a 2-party or 3-party system, and it will be stabilized. Condition for what a vote bank politics or making some ethnic problem or religious divisions will be very, very less in developed countries, because all those things will not matter them anymore. They are already developed. They don't have to worry about what is happening because everything is provided to them. Okay. Developing countries, you will tell them, okay, if you are voting me in, if I'll become prime minister, I'll give you this, I'll give this things to your community. All these things, that all those things happening in developing countries. Developing countries, this thing is there, but in a very limited sense is what Coleman says. Doubts, please ask me then. Okay, so the last one says that Colesman we already discussed. Okay, social concepts such as gender, caste, ethnicity, social class, religion used to mobilize people politically and formation of political parties. We already discussed this point. Sociology helps in determining political behavior, including voting pattern and vote bank politics. I told you this one also. And 3 things. This is particularly in respect to India. Okay, so what reservation we are using in a very high magnitude in India used in politics. Reservation is a social concept, right? If you are having unequal resources, or if you are not coming into the forefront of society, your society historically, your group was behind something, we are giving reservation to make them up. We know that. So that is a sociological concept, and we are using reservations clearly in politics. Correct. So that is what we are mean to write here, reservation, which is used in politics. Then citizenship and citizenship, we know that what is happening in our country, CAA, protest, everything. Purely, it is a social concept, like which religion they belong to. All those things is used in giving citizenship. So politically, it is interlinked. Okay. Last one is secularism. According to political science, what is secularism means? Secularism means something devoid of religion. Devoid of religion is called secularism. Okay, that is in political science. Something which is devoid of religion, or a group which is devoid of religion, we say it is secularism. So religion is goes to society concept, and secularism comes as a political concept. So this is what I told you in the beginning. You can write many things. Okay. By the time you finish paper 1 and paper 2, you will have a lot of points to write in these differences. I'm just giving you a framework to initially to start in and to give you a confidence, so that later you can keep on adding the things. Okay. Now, these are the thinkers I want to quote here. A little difference we'll see. Conventional political science limited to study of state and power. So how conventionally political science was there? We'll study about the state and the power, but sociology, wider scope, studies all aspects of society. Okay. Subject matter of political science is more codified. More codified means what? We have discussed already. Laws are made in place. Everything is delineated clearly. Everything is arranged and kept clearly. But sociology is not like that. Every time we can descriptive ways come. Every time we can define something new. New things comes up. So it is more open-ended. Political science primarily aims to turn attention towards processes within government and its relations with the people. I just told you, welfare of masses. Welfare of masses is coined in political science. But sociology will see also interrelationship between the institutions. That means relationship between family, relation between religion, okay, and the institution of marriage. We'll see all these things in sociology. Okay, but political science is more into welfare of masses, and we'll see how it is related to government. We are seeing sociology. We'll see between them what's the relationship. Okay, this is about the political science and sociology difference. Only one page, I think. Let me see. Okay, so about the political science, I'll tell once again. Please, we'll have a recap on this. Sociology and political science. You have to write first. Sociology emerged in response to challenges posed before modernity in medieval Europe. Then you have to write saying that sociology evolved because of gender and immediate reason. Immediate reason is the French Revolution. And political science provides laws which affect welfare of masses. Sociology provides data and basis for these laws. Okay, that means political science make laws, and sociology provides data and basis that these laws can be made and then take care of welfare of masses. Okay, and social considerations like caste, kinship, demography play a very important role in political decisions, and especially in elections. Okay. Then reference to thinkers: Karl Marx, Weber, Pareto, Moxa, Robert Mitchell, C.W. Mills, Parson, Wallerstein, Coleman. These are the 6-7 thinkers we have to quote. And we have talked about social concepts such as gender, caste, ethnicity, social class, religion. All these things are social concepts, and we are using all these things to mobilize people politically and formation of political parties. Here, what are we showing? We are showing here how societal concept is related to political science. Okay. Then determining political behavior, including voting pattern, and we're talking about reservation. Very important. Reservation is a very societal concept. We have seen in India how people have taken massively into the political era. Okay. Then citizenship also, society and politically how it is linked, and secularism. Okay. Then we are seeing the difference between the two that we already discussed. This is about the political science and sociology. Okay. Then we'll discuss about sociology and anthropology. In sociology and anthropology, asked about this question, what you have to write? You have to write about emergence of sociology, one line first that I have told you. Okay. Then write about anthropology. Anthropology studies human, it is evolution, not revolution, evolution. Anthropology studies human evolution taken both from curiosity of Western scholars in primitive societies in non-Western countries. Okay, that means what? From non-Western countries, societies, or we can say that, for example, from a Western country like United Kingdom, people came to India. Scholars came to India, which is India is a non-Western country, and they got curious about how societies has evolved there over time. And this study is known as anthropology. Okay, anthropology studies human evolution taken birth from curiosity of Western scholars in primitive societies in non-Western countries. Okay, physical, cultural, social, anthropological, all these evolutions are studied in evolution and genetics and all studied about fossils. Okay, please put comma in between. It says that physical, cultural, social, all these different categories of anthropology. That means how a society or a primitive society physically evolved, how culturally evolved, how socially evolved, we are seeing in by studying the genetics, fossils, and also we are using big time archaeological data. Okay, archaeology serves as a main branch in studying anthropology, in understanding all these things. So what are we studying? We are studying anthropology, how human evolution has happened, how physical, cultural, and social evolution of societies happen, and we are studying with the help of genetics, fossils, and archaeological data. Okay, and more concerned with pre-literate societies. What is pre-literate societies? Before any education system happening or settled passage of knowledge happens, any written document, something like that happens. Before all those pre-literate societies, anthropology scholars are more concerned about how things happen there, because we don't have much data about that. So people are more curious to understand what was happening there. Main important thing in anthropology is that, please write this structural functionalist way. Okay, anthropology primarily uses structural functionalist way. Structural functionalism is a sociological theory that explains why society functions the way it does by emphasizing on the relationship between various social institutions that make up society. Okay, I'll tell you in a very easy way. We have 4 Varna system: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras. Okay, structural functionalist way wanted to point out that these 4 systems exist, or a structure with 4 differentiation exists, because they have some functions attached to it. In society, there are some structure exist, and the structure exists because they have some duty to do. They have some functions to perform. If a structure does not have a function to perform, the structure will not exist. That is the meaning of structural functionalist way. So structural functionalist way says that society, there are different structures. These structures exist because they have a function to do. Unless there is no function, they will not exist. Okay, and if you're seeing inequality in society, rich and poor, you're seeing all this inequality, understand that poor and rich both have a role to do. That is why they exist like that. Okay, that is the meaning of structural functionalism. Anthropology primarily used this concept, and later on sociology have adopted this. Okay, this is the link there. Okay, then in sociology, structural and functional theory is borrowed from anthropology. I just told you this one. Okay, now anthropology introduction is done. We have written what's anthropology. We have written how sociology has emerged. Then we made a 2 notes about structural functionalist theory, and then we'll talk about thinkers. Reference thinkers. Parson and Merton adaptation of functionalist approach to study industrial society. So what Parson and Merton have done, they both adopted this functionalist concept only. Parson and Merton says that something exists in society. Suicide exists. Religion exists. Okay, all these things exist because, and some crime exists. Okay, all these things exist in society. There is some structure existing. Why? Because they have some function attached to this. That is why. So we are saying we are linking anthropology with the structural functionalist view with sociology here. Okay, and second one is William White. William White adopted participant observation for study of industrial societies. So William White was a scholar. What he used to do is that he is actually an anthropological researcher. What he will do is that he will go and stay with the people or the group or ethnic group or tribal people which he would like to study the evolution, and he will stay with them. Same thing, he wanted to study something about the crimes in a society. He went and joined a group which was leading all these criminal activities. And so slowly he wanted to study. So he became a participant observer to study this. So participant observation later we used in sociology. So link is this. William White was an anthropologist, and how anthropology is related to sociology. Their tools we started using. That's the point. Okay. So Parson, Merton, William White are the three thinkers. Next, we'll talk about Darwin. Okay. Both anthropology and sociology influenced Darwin's theory of evolution. I told you, in theories, Karl Marx theory, we are studying about the evolution of society, how society has evolved over time. So sociology, we are studying this evolution. In anthropology also, we are using this concept of evolution. So both anthropology and sociology uses this Darwin's theory of evolution also. Then Spencer talked about social Darwinism. Same concept only. What he said, that society evolved slowly, developed from one stage to another in a same pattern, how Darwin have found out Darwin's evolution theory. Same pattern is found. Spencer also spoke about the same. Okay. Sumner is a thinker who talked about studied folk ways, society and tradition. Okay. Folk ways more into anthropology and society, sociology. So this is related. Sumner studied folk ways to study society and tradition. So in all these statements, what are we trying to say? We are trying to say how anthropology and sociology is related. We are saying, we are quoting some thinkers, and these thinkers have studied something relating this to. That's it. Okay. Last one is Malinowski. Malinowski made religious theory using, there's a typo error, anthropological, this is not there. Okay. Using anthropological methods. Malinowski, religion is a sociological concept, and he used anthropological methods to study. Okay. Then we have Emile Durkheim. We have this thinker to study. Ethnographic study of Arunda tribes is done. Okay, this we have to study in the theory of religion. Just note it here, religion, and we'll study it later. Okay. Last, we'll talk about M.N. Srinivas, Andre Bade, S.C. Dubey. These three are more into studying Indian sociology, and they've adopted something called field study. What is field study? Going to the place and studying something. Okay. This is borrowed from anthropology to study Indian villages. Okay. These are the thinkers. So let me see if it is done. No, little more is there. Social anthropology is, there was a question asked separately sometime in mains about social anthropology. That is why I've added this slide. Social anthropology studies small society. Origin is there in colonialism. Taken Western societies, taken Western societies as benchmark. Something like ethnocentric viewpoint. Give importance to their ethnicity or group. Example, we have Eurocentric concept. I'll tell you what is this. Social anthropology means we are studying small societies. Okay. Concept is evolved in colonialism. That means I told you from England, scholars came to India or the Eastern countries, and they started having curiosity about how this primitive society has evolved and all those things. Okay. What they will do is that they will take their country as benchmark. They will think that England or Europe is developed, and they'll keep their country as benchmark, and they will study our thing. So obviously what will be shown? It will be shown as primitive. Ours is very primitive and theirs is developed. This concept is called ethnocentric point of view. Okay, ethnocentric point of view. Example is Eurocentric. Eurocentric means, for example, Europe is given importance. Okay, some taking Europe as a benchmark and then comparing other societies is called Eurocentric. So the social anthropology is only this one. Then ideas borrowed from anthropology are survey method, I just told you, qualitative data, field work, ethnographic research. All these ideas have been borrowed from anthropology into sociology. In sociology, we are using survey methods, qualitative data. In sociology, before you used only quant. Okay. Now we are using qualitative methods also. Okay. Because for example, Weber's theory only, he gave importance to individual, and he says that sociology is a science which studies social action, and we have to understand the meanings attached by the actor to his action. What do you mean by meaning? Meaning is a qualitative concept, correct? So quality is also introduced in sociology. from anthropological way. And field work, I told you, M.N. Srinivas, S.C. Dubey, Andre Bade, everybody have evolved, taken field work from anthropology and put in sociology. And ethnographic research also I have told you. Okay, ethnographic research, example, if you're taking one ethnic group and study everything about them in detail, is called ethnographic research. Very simple one. So we'll take a recap on sociology and anthropology. Please listen carefully. Sociology and anthropology, what will you write first? First, you will write how sociology has emerged. Then we'll write how, what do you mean by anthropology, how it has evolved. Then you have to write about thinkers, Parson, Merton, William White, both influenced by Darwin's theory of evolution, Spencer, Sumner, Malinowski, Emil Durkheim, and Indian scholars also we have to quote. Okay, I'll give you PDF of these notes, don't worry. And social anthropology, please add a separate paragraph because this I've asked before. So this is having some important. Social anthropology means we are taking some, studying a small society by taking some other society or some, for example, Western society as the benchmark and comparing how this society is performing. Okay, and ideas borrowed from anthropology to sociology are survey method, qualitative method, field work, and ethnographic research. Okay, now we'll get to third part of our discussion, that is sociology and economy. Here also, what will you add first? Emergent sociology you have to add, and then we'll talk about economics. Economy is the study of production in society, while sociology studies all the aspects of society, right? Okay. What economy will study? Economy will study about production in society. How things are produced, everything will study. And what sociology will study? All the aspects of society, will not only production, will study everything. Okay. According to Alfred Marshall is the propounder of welfare economics. Okay, you should be knowing this. Welfare economics. I think we will have a point to discuss in the coming slide. We'll see. According to Alfred Marshall, economics is the investigation of how man earns money and spends money. So just simply in economics, what are we studying? How man is earning money, how he is spending money. Just add the name Alfred Marshall. This definition is very simple for you. An economic activity is also a social activity, and production involves social relations as well. We know that the production has to happen, how people have to work, social relations. So society and economy are related. Methods of earning money are also guided by social norms and values. This is very important, right? Because if socially accepted norms are not there, people will not respect the way you earn money. You cannot earn money by corruption, by attacking, by doing crimes, everything. By kidnapping somebody, you can't earn money. These are socially unaccepted norms and values. So you have to earn money also in a social, where it is guided by social norms and values. This is about economics. Okay. Then we'll talk about the thinkers. Karl Marx, first one again, he's coming here. Economic determinism. In his book, Thus Capital, in his work, he have mentioned something called economic determinism. Economic determinism says that economy serves as the base for everything. Everything in society works because of the society. Everything is linked from by serving. Base will be economy. Okay. This theory, if people if you don't know, first time if you are hearing this, in chapter 4, we have a detailed theory to study. We'll discuss there. Okay. For this answer purpose, you just write this one line and leave it, and we'll study in detail later. Okay. Second is Weber. Weber, Protestant ethic and spirit of capitalism. Also, he have linked. Capitalism is an economic concept, and Protestant is also like a religion. So, sociology concept, both are interrelated. Okay. Alfred Marshall, father of welfare economics. Welfare is a society concept, and economics, economic concept, both are related. Thomas Piketty, in the 21st century, capitalism as it is causing extreme inequality. Okay, Thomas Piketty has said that now what is happening? Capitalism itself is causing inequality. Capitalism is an economic concept, inequality is a sociological concept. I told you what are we trying to do in all the different disciplines. We are trying different thinkers, and they would have been made some theories or studies, and how they have linked that particular discipline and sociology. We are just seeing that. Okay, simple as that. Adam Smith put forward the idea of possibility of independence of institutions. Okay, how institutions can be independent and then emerge in society is what he said. So institution is almost like religion, all the socio concept, and independence means all this profit, everything we are getting. So that also economy we are relating. Then we have Goldthorpe Veblen, technology available to a society determines the character of its culture. It says that how developed the country technologically. For example, we can compare with Japan and we can compare with Madagascar. Okay. So we know both are the extreme, highly technologically developed and almost like a primitive society they have here. So the culture of the country will purely depend upon how technology exists in society. So technology exists in society and the culture, both are related. So we are showing this comparison here. Okay, this, please add these two names, very important. You can add even if you can remember 3 or 4 names per discipline is fine. You don't have to remember the entire thing, but 5 if you can remember, best. Okay, but it will come automatically, don't worry, because we'll study Weber, Karl Marx, Durkheim, all these things again and again in our theory, so automatically it will come off. Okay, Durkheim rejected classical economic theory of division of labor, and he suggested that sociological explanation of the same. So division of labor is an economic concept. Before Durkheim came with the theory, we all thought that, okay, it is purely an economic concept. But Durkheim came in and he said that he rejected, no, it is not an economic concept. It is purely a sociological concept. How it is sociological, we'll study the theory and we'll know. Not now. Okay, there is a branch called economics sociology. Okay, we have studied anthropological sociology there. Okay, same like one branch called economic sociology here. This branch says that a branch of sociology deals with social aspects of economic life, relating again society and economic life. Just to note this, I have added this. That again, society and economy, we are linking gender budgeting. Gender is a societal thing. Budgeting is an economic thing. Feminist economics, both linking. And last statement we can add saying that according to Perry Bordeaux, a true economic science would look at all the cost of the economy, not only at the cost what the corporations are concerned with, but also crimes, suicides, and so on. Therefore, economic calculation can never leave social calculation. What is Perry Bordeaux saying? Perry Bordeaux saying that when we are calculating something in society, true cost of the economy we are seeing not only by seeing how much companies are earning. Please also see the amount of crime, suicide, divorces, breakups, what are happening in society. See that also. Okay, then we will know actual development of the country. Okay, this is what he have tried to develop, sociology and economics. Okay, then fourth one is sociology and psychology. Sociology and psychology, again you have to write emergence first, then come into psychology. Psychology, science of behavior. Sociology, science of society. Correct? There we have studied economics, how production is happening. Sociology means studying everything. Same here. Psychology is studying about science of behavior. Sociology is about science of society. Psychology studies mental system, whereas sociology studies social systems. Psychology focus upon individual, sociology focus upon group, behavior in the group. Okay. Today, sociology has largely moved from its early association with natural science. We know why. Why? Because early sociologists wanted to align sociology with natural science. But later on, we have proved that we are more into a middle path or more into a humanistic view, and people accepted sociology as such. So we are almost moved away from natural science, but psychology is still in natural science part. Okay. And we have thinkers reference in psychology. We have Weber. I told you this is written. Meanings attached by the activist action. Meaning is a psychological or a mind related thing. Okay, therefore it is related here. C.H. Cooley says that glass self. His theory's name is glass self. Glass self says that in mirror we will see what society think of us. Suppose a very rich man seeing mirror, he himself seeing his image as how society sees him and not will be the reality. And a poor man also will be seeing mirror. What he'll be seeing back is not what he actually is. According to his concept, how society is seeing him, what is his status in society, he'll be seeing that. That kind of theory is called glass self theory. Glass self theory means when you're seeing in the mirror or when you're trying to portray yourself to somebody, you are trying to portray how society is seeing you and not the real picture. So this is a play of mind. Everything related to mind, right? So society and mind is related. So C.H. Cooley have added this theory. This you can write in psychology and sociology relationship theory. Okay. Then J.S. Mill says that established primacy of psychology over all the social sciences and believed that all laws were derived from the laws of the mind first. It's very simple thing you can write. Everything, all laws, where it will come first. All laws will first come in the mind first. Okay, minds of people, and then everything evolves. So mind is related to psychology. You can write this point. C.H. Mead, we have Mead's theory to study symbolic interactionism. We have theory to study. So we'll discuss in later there. Parson in his work, American Family, it is his work, effective or emotional role of mother he has spoken about. So he said that how an emotional or very affective role of mother keep the family together, help the people together, and all those things he has spoken about the American Family. So it's not person, person. Okay, type error. Okay, so in this theory, let's talk about emotional role. Emotional or become psychological. Okay, and family, society, everything has become sociological. How it is related here, like this. Okay, Durkheim talk about his work suicide. According to Durkheim, no, we have discussed just now functionalist perspective. Also, remember, I've told you for them suicide is functional in society. Same thing. Yes, he says that it is not a psychological phenomena. It is a social currents are associated with that. Generally, we know suicide is a psychological phenomena, but Durkheim is trying to relate that with social currents in society. So, sociology, psychology related. Okay. Then we have Alfred Virkant. Alfred Virkant says that sociology studies some total of sociology studies. Some total of social and psychological behavior of man. What sociologists will study? Sociologists will study both social and psychological behavior of man. So it is together, interrelated is what Alfred Virkant is trying to say. And finally, we have Warnby and Radcliffe Brown. Warnby says that all human behavior can be divided into associative and dissociative. And associative and dissociative, both we can relate it to mind. Okay, how we can associate with something from our mind and how we can purposely dissociate from something. Associate means what? We'll have some inclination towards things. Dissociation means what? We will not be interested. We are dissociating from this. So this also something related to mind, human behavior, and it is related to society. Society, we are showing all these things. So sociology is related. Okay. Last one is Radcliffe Brown. Radcliffe Brown says that there is contrast between two fields. Okay, one study social system, another study mental system. This is already discussed. Okay, psychology is more scientific and more scope of experimentation, and there are even psychological laboratories which are used. But sociology has multiple perspectives. Its claims of scientific discipline is contested within the discipline itself. What are we trying to say here is that psychology is a more scientific discipline. Okay, scope of experimentation, and we have certain environment or certain laboratory kind setup is also there for psychological experiments, but we don't have anything such kind for sociology. Sociology is a scientific discipline or not, still we are contesting in between people. That means still inside sociology only we are not sure it is science or not, scientific study or not. We are still discussing and arguing and trying to prove on that. So this is the end conclusion you can give to this. Last one is sociology and history. Okay, history and sociology has a very close relation. Very close relation. Interaction between two disciplines can be found in their subject matter. Okay, subject matter of sociology and history overlap to a considerable extent. Historians frequently provides material which sociologists uses. Very important thing, please note down this. Historians frequently uses materials which sociologists uses. Frequently provides material which sociologists uses. What does mean? It means says that whatever sociologists wanted to study, we will take data from historians, and whatever historians wants to study, will take data from sociology. So we are interdisciplinary, we are using the data. And with the help of history, sociology can get crucial information about the past. Okay. And for example, I told you ethnocentric point of view. If I am from England, I want to study some society in Eastern society, something like if I want to study about Philippines. and I'm from England. What I'm ethnocentric approach, if I'm doing, what will I do? I will try to compare my England's societal structure, or I'll keep England as a benchmark society and then compare with Philippine society. When that is happening, I will try to take information from the past, how everything happened in the England past. I'll take everything happened in the Philippines past things. What are the data I have? Then I'll compare. So here we are saying that when you're trying to study sociology or society, we'll obviously take with the help of history. We'll take the help of history while we take data or information what historians have saved, and we'll take about this and we'll study. Another example I'll tell you, Vedic culture. Okay, in history we'll talk about Vedic. Okay, Vedas time. So whatever, or we can talk about Harappan civilization also. Okay, in Harappan civilization, whatever data things, artifacts, whatever we have taken, and whatever we are having now, we are trying to understand this, their society with this. Correct. We are trying to understand that how society was there. They were praying mother goddess, and then all those things we got to know about, whatever the raw materials we got it from society. So we are saying that history has helped to understand society of that point. Same thing we are telling, history is also helping us to understand society of a certain place. Okay, then reference thinkers, Radcliffe Brown, sociologist, sociology is nomothetic while history is ideographic. Okay, I'll tell you what is nomothetic and ideographic. In some time we'll have one more slide. Okay, then we have Karl Marx says historical materialism. We are using historically how society was there and how it has evolved. Now, evolution of society is there. We have feudal lords, we have slaves, master relationship, and finally we came to capitalism, and our aim is communism. So we are telling all these things. So we are using history to explain. So Karl Marx was the first person who used this. So you can write this one. Then Durkheim, mechanical and organic solidarity and evolution society. This also we have in detail theory. Please write it down and keep. Theory we'll study later. And Weber, Protestant and spirit of capitalism. I will discuss this one. G.S. Kure, Indology and study of India. Here also, to study India, he have, that is called Indology. He have used things from history. About society, he have studied by using raw materials from the history. Okay. Sociology without history is rootless, and history without sociology is fruitless. This is a question asked in mains. Okay. So this is a statement you can add in the answer. That means what? Both are compatible to each other. One cannot exist without another. Sociology exists, that means we have history. So history exists that means we have sociology. So both are interrelated, mutually combining effect. Okay. Then we have H.G. Howard says that history is past society, past sociology, and sociology is present history. Lastly, we'll see some differences. Actually, thinkers, this much is fine, but I wanted to give a little more notes. So I have added this, even though if you're not writing this one, no problem, but just have a look at differences. Sociology is, so I'll tell you one more thing. If you have not studied these thinkers, if you don't have the idea of adding thinkers in difference between sociology and history or economics, you will end up writing this and come back. Okay, you will get only half of, not even half of the mark, very less mark you will get. Okay, why this question is asked? Because you are intended to add thinkers and quote their work. Okay, that's why adding thinkers important. You can write differences, but in a very minimalistic view. Okay, that is a benefit you are getting by attending this lecture. You can add these thinkers when you write the answers, and a person who have not attended this lecture simply because all the books have only this. Nobody is quoting thinkers in detail and telling the differences. Okay, this I've collected from many resources together, so I'm giving you. Okay, sociology is interested in the study of present. We know so history deals with past events. I told you this is very simple. Sociology is a relatively young social science. History is all day social science. Sociology is analytical science because we are analyzing something. We are trying to understand why. Okay, but history is descriptive manner. We are just explaining how it is. We are not understanding why this happened, what happened, everything. Sociology generalizing science, history is individualizing science. Okay, it's about sociology and history. So we discussed about all the 5 things.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, yes, please tell me.
Ma'am, what is the difference between, or what is the meaning of nomothetic and idealistic? Idealistic.
Nomothetic and idealistic means, nomothetic means I'll go by the norms. Okay, whatever existing in society, generalized concept, norms. Ideographic or ideographic means particularistic concept. I am very clear it is like this. Very particularistic concept is called ideographic. Generalized and particularistic, that is the difference.
Ma'am, CH Cooley's glass self concept is isn't it like what we think about what others think about us? Isn't it like that?
Yes, it's same. It's that.
And then participant observation, is it taken from anthropology, or is it already in sociology, or is it borrowed from anthropology?
It is actually borrowed from anthropology. William White study we are talking here. William White used to go and stay with the criminals in their group as a person, work with them, and go with all the criminal activities with them. So he is participant and he is observing things. That is an anthropological thing. But sociology has taken that nowadays. We are saying that.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am, can you explain something more about social anthropology? Like we have understood that we are studying a particular society by referencing some particular society, but what more we can write apart from this line in this?
Social anthropology, you can write saying that we are studying a small society, first point.
Yeah.
And this has evolved from the colonial point of view. I told you that anthropology evolution only, social anthropology, you can write that. That Western scholars come to non-Western countries and they wanted to know how the society has come. So evolution, everything they are studying. That is social anthropology, nothing much.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, it means you are providing us ready-made answer on Telegram channel as well. So it means that we should not quote any other thinker in this answer.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that those who have started to study sociology now, you can keep these answers with you. Okay. By the time you finish paper 1 and paper 2, you yourself can write and quote many thinkers. So this answer will not be useful. But I'm telling you, if you are writing, some people are writing test series also with this. They are covering this portion, writing test, then they are telling. So for them, this will be helpful. And always keeping a ready-made answer is helpful, because once you go there in the 7-8 minutes, you can't make an answer and write. If a ready-made answer you have, it is easy to write. Okay, that is
so will you provide your notes, ma'am, on Telegram?
Yes, I'll paste the same note in Telegram channel today.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And this gender budgeting and feminist economics, is it branches in economic sociology, or are they separate?
No, they are separate concepts. I am trying to say that sociology and economics is related in this concept. Both sociology and economy is there. Gender is a sociology concept and budgeting is an economic concept. But this come together. So I want to show that.
Okay, ma'am. So this separate branch, it is not like it is coming under this branch.
No, there's no separate budget. We have a lot of concepts in market or society like that. So I'm telling that link is there by providing this.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, yesterday you had given a question in Telegram, the focal point of sociology based on rejection.
Yeah.
How can we deal this question?
Actually, that is for my students. I have some students in this group who have joined newly for the course. So they have joined with me and they have this program of daily answer writing. Okay. For others, what you can do is that you can write the answers and keep a register or something like that. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can post a model answer or something daily so that you can keep a benchmark. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, ma'am.
But whatever I am posting, depending upon the topics we are discussing every day. So try to write the answers. So you will get to understand what is your level of understanding. you will know.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
And ma'am, in this answer, should we have current affairs?
Paper 1, no need of including lot of current affairs, not required. Paper 2, you can add, not in
Okay.
paper 1. Paper 1 static.
Thank you, ma'am.
I hope we are done. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
And if you miss your class that time, then recorded class will.
Sorry.
Will you provide the recorded class, ma'am, on Telegram channel?
Yeah, I'll provide the link.
Ma'am,
Thank you,
can
ma'am.
you please explain the humanistic approach? What is humanistic approach, ma'am?
Humanistic approach is more into humanitarian kind of. It is opposite is scientific approach. Okay, humanistic approach means humanity is more descriptive way. That means meaning will not be same every time. Depending upon situation, we have to understand what is the meaning. Scientific means for you and for me, meaning for something will be same. Okay, Earth revolves in elliptical orbit. That's a scientific thing. For you and for me, answer is same. But something you are like, my dislikes, all those things, that descriptive, that's called humanistic way. It is not objective. It keep on changing depending upon the person.
And commonsensical.
Okay.
Ma'am, recorded videos available, ma'am. In
Recorded
Telegram.
videos of the see, this is our 4th class, I think. Yeah, the 4 classes video I'll put in Telegram, so you can watch from there.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.